A little late, but happy day after Mother's Day to all the mamas out there. Now, while only some of us are mothers or are married to mothers, what we all have in common is that we all have mothers. Have you ever wondered how Mother's Day got started? Well, we did a little digging, and here is a bit of a story for you. Thanks for joining us for West Seattle Daily, episode number 64, brought to you by the C-Town team, powered by eXp Realty. I'm your host, Christian Harris. So the first Mother's Day was celebrated in 1908 by Anna Jarvis, held a memorial for her mother at St. Andrew's Methodist Church in Grafton, West Virginia, as a way of honoring the sacrifices mothers make for their children. So Mother's Day became an official holiday in 1914. Jarvis would later denounce the holiday's commercialization and spend the later part of her life trying to remove it from the calendar. While dates and celebrations vary, Mother's Day traditionally involves presenting moms with flowers, cards, and other gifts. Celebrations of mothers and motherhood can be traced back to the ancient Greeks and Romans, who held festivals in honor of their mother goddess Rhea and Cybele? I don't know. But the clearest modern precedent for Mother's Day is the early Christian festival known as Mothering Sunday. Over time, the Mothering Sunday tradition shifted into a more secular holiday, and children would present their mothers with flowers and other tokens of appreciation. This custom eventually faded in popularity before merging with the American Mother's Day in 1930s and 40s. The origins of Mother's Day as celebrated in the United States dates back to the 19th century and the years before the Civil War. Anna Reeves Jarvis of West Virginia helped start Mother's Day work clubs to teach local women how to properly care for their children. These clubs later became a unifying force in a region of the country still divided over the Civil War. In 1868, Jarvis organized Mother's Friendship Day, at which mothers gathered with former Union and Confederate soldiers to promote reconciliation. So back to Anna Jarvis. Following the success of her first Mother's Day in 1908, Jarvis, who remained unmarried and childless for her whole life, resolved to see her holiday added to the national calendar. Arguing that American holidays are biased towards male achievements, she started a massive letter-writing campaign to newspapers and prominent politicians urging the adoption of a special day honoring motherhood. While versions of Mother's Day are celebrated worldwide, traditions vary depending on the country. In Thailand, for example, Mother's Day is always celebrated in August on the birthday of the current queen, Sirikit. Another alternative observation of Mother's Day can be found in Ethiopia, where families gather each fall to sing songs and eat a large feast as part of Antroshit, a multi-day celebration honoring motherhood. In the United States, Mother's Day continues to be celebrated by presenting mothers and other women with gifts and flowers, and it has become one of the biggest holidays for consumer spending. Families also celebrate by giving mothers a day off from activities like cooking and other household chores that traditionally mothers have taken on. At times, Mother's Day has also been a date for launching political or feminist causes. In 1968, Coretta Scott King, the wife of Martin Luther King Jr., used Mother's Day to host a march in support of underprivileged women and children. In the 1970s, women's groups also used the holiday as a time to highlight the need for equal rights and access to childcare. What an interesting story. I had no idea. So in the spirit of the day, I hope you had a chance to show your appreciation to your mother or to the other women in your life who mean a lot to you. You all do so much, often with so little appreciation or praise. Thank you very much for all that you do. Thanks for joining us, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.